The Rifle is a 2021 book written by Andrew Biggio and has a pretty unique setup. Biggio is a Marine who returned from Afghanistan full of questions about the price of war. And by way of this book, he got the answers to those questions from those that came before him. Biggio's great uncle was killed in action in Italy during the Second World War, and Biggio bought a 1945 M1 Garand rifle to honour his great uncle's memory. When he showed this rifle to his neighbour, a World War II veteran, it prompted that man to share stories and memories that had been locked up for over 50 years. From that moment, Biggio got the idea to travel around America and use the rifle as a conversation starter with as many Second World War veterans that he could find. The results are a fascinating and moving book full of stories from the mouths of those that saw the war firsthand. There's accounts from the Army, the Marines, and the Air Force, and they all tell very personal stories. What amazed me as I read these stories was the level of details that they could recall, despite it being decades later, and all of them being in their mid to late 90s, and sometimes over 100 years of age. The other thing that stood out was how often these men perked up at the sight of the rifle, how that triggered the flow of memories and took them right back to wartime. Somehow that rifle channeled their youth and dropped years off them. Somehow, through that connection, Biggio himself was able to answer some of his own burning service-related questions. It's a good read, a really good read. And if you like hearing first-hand accounts of history, then you will love this. There's also a sequel book, and I'm looking forward to tracking down a copy of that soon and reading more stories from these Second World War warriors.